Hi and welcome to Tonic Gold. So, a lot of people have been saying, love the petal pairs, but simply cannot get them to look like yours, Jodie. So, we're going to go through the different stages of being able to make the petal pairs. So, any of your petal pairs will make up different flowers. From each set of petal pairs, I've managed to get 64 different varieties of flowers. So, we'll go through a couple and then it's entirely up to you in which variety, what combination you use. So, I use plain cardstock. I love plain cardstock because if I use an ink pad, I can change the flowers to whatever colour my little heart desires. So if you go round with an ink pad, make sure it's an old ink pad. If you use a new one, you just get block colour. But if it's a nice dry one, you tend to get a blush on the petals rather than that harsh colouring. So if you buy a new ink pad, what I suggest you do is take the top off. I mean, let's face it, these are only about 89-90 pence to buy. Put it on your kitchen windowsill without the lid on for at least 24 hours. Now there's so much pigment in these, you will find that it's nice and dry, but should you want to reactivate it, just give it a little spritz with some water and it will reactivate the pigment and it will last forever and a day. My little ink pads that I've got here, you can imagine how many flowers I use. And these little ink pads have been going now roughly 2.5 years. So just go around the edges and we're inking lots of different ones up here. So let's do the simplest form of flower. So I've got two face upright. Now if you use the floral tool set, in the floral tool set you get all your embossing tools, you also get your tweezers and also this beautiful little embossing mat. So you can emboss in that direction and you can use it in its simplest format, just a little flower just on its own. You can put a little gem in the centre there with no problem. We can add adhesive and layer them up together. So a little bit of adhesive just in the centre and just place that one in the centre there and you can start to get double little petals. So this is really the simplest form of flower. So let's place that to one side. We can emboss on the other side this time. So the colour is now down and we're embossing on the other side. Now you see I'm really pressing into this mat. It will form the petals up absolutely perfectly. So turn these ones over now and emboss on the other side. So your petals are now going over to give you another variety. So a little bit of adhesive in the middle, a layer one on the top of the other. You'll notice I'm staggering the petals so they overlap each other and just press into the middle and you'll get another variety of flower. Now it's so easy. You could go on and on for hours. Right, so if we want to make a large flower, I like to make my large flowers with 5 petals. Okay, to make the centre bud, what I actually do is I take my craft pick and I literally bend my petals all the way over the top. So I'm giving them a mounting fold. So the colour is up and the petals are going down. So literally go on each petal and just give each one a little fold. So I'll show you my way. I'll also show you Alison's way. And they're both completely different, but they both give you the most wonderful little flowers. So just go straight over the top. This is exactly the same way as I used to make the icing flowers. So we're just going to go over the top. So I turn this one over now and I'm just going to place my adhesive just in these back panels. Okay, and then you're going to give it a little bit of a twist. And you're just going to hold that until the adhesive takes. So that there is going to be your centre bud. And then these ones here, so I'm holding that one. These I'm just going to give them a little press in the middle just to make the petals come up. I'm adding my adhesive just into the centres. And then we're going to place the petals inside each other, exactly the same way as we did the others. Let's just hold that a minute and then I can put it down. Right. Just take your flowers, unstagger that one, put it in the right place. You're a lot better if you use tweezers. Just in there, and then the next one, in there, the next one, in there. Squidge all those down. So you've got like a carnation shape. Put some more adhesive in the middle And then my little bud just into the centre there. So I'm going to end up with little roses like that one there. Okay, really, really easy to do. Now the way that Alison does those ones, let's make an Alison one. So let's ink these up all the way around. So we've got the last, we need another one as well. So this one here as well. So the way that Ali makes these is she takes one and she gives it a squiddle in there, embossing those petals, and then a squiddle in the middle, so that one comes up, and then she gives it a really good squash. Okay, open it back out, put some adhesive on there, and just hold that one too. So that gives you a nice tight little bud as well. So just hold that one for a minute, place that one to one side, and then what she does is she locks these two bottom panels together. So stagger your petals and then lock one forward, one back, one forward, one back, and just work your way around the flower. So you're going to end up with two tiers at the bottom that are locked together. This one as well, she locks this one together. So you've got two sets of locked petals. Come here, thank you. When you first do this, you will tear the petals off, you will curse, you'll throw your toys out of the pram, but you'll get used to how much pressure that you need to apply, okay? So just give those now a little push in the middle. She then puts the adhesive in the middle of there, staggers one on top of the other, presses it down again, just fluffing these petals up a bit, some more adhesive in there, and then she takes a bud and just puts it in there. So that one there is exactly the same punch as that one there, but you get two completely different looking flowers. It's all about how you want them to look, how you want them to build up. They look absolutely beautiful if you just keep them in plain cardstock as well. It's entirely up to you. Honestly, have a play, use all your waste cardstock. You can even make just the smallest of buds just to put in a little spray. It's so easy. Have fun and enjoy, and if any problems, just go onto the web and I'll be there on the web chat.